This top part is suspiciously squishy.
Warning, the following footage may be too exciting for knitters. Viewer discretion advised.
Hello! I just got an exciting parcel in the mail. I know who it's from, and they asked me if I wanted to review some knitting needles. But this is way too heavy for just knitting needles, so we will see. Reminder, I am still on a yarn ban, so we will see what's in here. All right. I see a card. What is this? A bag? No, that feels squishy. No. Okay. Here are the needles that they said they would send. Addi Crazy Trio Unicorn. And the Crazy Trio are basically double pointed needles that you can bend. So instead of at least 4 DPNs, you only need three. Hence the name Crazy Trio. And this is 2.25, brilliant, and 2.75. Ooh, I don't think I have a 7.5. That is really good. 2.25 is my most used needle size, so that is great. Well, actually, most used needle size for socks. My most used needle size is 3mm. But what is this? I know these bags. These bags are so cute. I have one with the bicycle on it, and in the bicycle basket there's some yarn. But oh, look at this! That's their Katona yarn. Some granny squares. Okay, I feel perhaps more needles in here, but this top part is suspiciously squishy. Why? Oh my god, I bet it's really gorgeous too. Oh, stop it! Oh, this is so beautiful. That's so beautiful. A mega whirl. It's 666 grams. Sign of the devil. No, 666 grams. It's 3 kilometers of yarn. I will have to subtract this from my yarn total this year. Oh, it's so gorgeous though. Look at it. I had a suspicion from the moment that she emailed me saying, oh, I popped some needles in the post for you and a little goodie. So it's from Scheepjes. Scheepjes Mega Whirl. I've never had one of these. This is really exciting. And I actually do have an idea of what to make with this, because back when the Scheepjes whirl first came out, one of my fellow designers, Tatiana from Lilla Björn Crochet, she published a pattern for a dress. It was called the Nori dress. And it's so beautiful, and it's basically crochet top down A-line dress. And she used 2 cakes of Scheepjes whirl for it. I might be able to use this. I don't know, we will see. Oh man, what to do with this? I will have to subtract this from my year of stash yarn used until now total. Ah, it's too gorgeous. I can't bear to give this away, so okay. Or maybe you have a different solution for me. Please help. Okay, but that's not all. There's some more in here, but hopefully just needles. We have, I'll have to check if all of these needles are like already out in the world, if I'm not showing anything secret. So, ooh, what is this? We have a crochet hook with a knitting needle tip. A crochet hook with an additional function for picking up or securing stitches, pulling in rescue threads, and knitting. Oh, so you could use this to like pull maybe a, oh, what's that called? The safety round. Like the wire that you put through all of your stitches in order to like, oh my god, a lifeline. A lifeline. You could use this to pull a lifeline through your stitches. Ooh, that is really handy. Let's open it up. It's 2 millimeters. Oh wow, that's thin. That is really thin. Look, it's such a small hook. Okay, interesting. And we've got, oh, these were actually my own needles that I had used to send a pattern in progress to them, and now they've returned it. Ooh. They are sock needles, but every needle is a different color. 2.5, amazing. 2.5. They are so light. Stop it. That's so gorgeous. Do you think they match the whirl to that? Because that definitely matches. Oh, I'll have to take a picture with those together, even though, oh, I'm definitely not going to knit that on this, but we'll see. I might be able to use this for my knitting machine. I don't have to use it all by hand. I can knit a dress on the knitting machine. Maybe with a little new, ooh. Ideas. Okay. Yep, some ideas. Addi Mystic Sock Lace. All right, did I even mention the brand of all these needles? They're from Addi, a German knitting needle company, and they make amazing needles. I have their Addi Unicorn, and this is also with the unicorn tip. Let me actually unpack one of these, because the unicorn tip, the needle tip is basically swirled. Look how pretty. So let's see if the light catches that. Can you see there's some kind of swirly, wavy motion going on? So the needles are a little bit textured, and I think the idea is that it will keep hold of your needles. Let's see. In the spiral unicorn design, the precious structure massages the hands, while knitting, and the shimmering surface lend the Addi needle a portion of elegance. Okay, so it's for hand massage. Not sure if my sock needle does that, but for the bigger needle sizes, yeah. What is this? Bloody crazy snake. What is that? The wavy needles make knitting more comfortable than ever. We shall see. Whether you're knitting delicate socks or fine cable patterns. Oh, so they can be a cable needle as well. The structure ensures that the stitches stay securely on the needle without slipping. Beginners and loose knitters in particular benefit from the control. Yeah, because I'm quite a loose knitter, and that may be the reason why I don't tend to use DPNs. So maybe these will change my mind. I feel a bit like Wolverine. Yeah. Wow, okay. Very interested in that. And I like that they have the size printed on each of the needles, even though some needles it is barely legible. On most of the needles it's visible. Okay, let's keep that with the actual box. So that's the Addi Crazy Snake. Oh, I think I started to show you this just now, but I didn't finish my sentences. So Addi Mystic Sock Lace. I've got a 2.5 and a 3 millimeter size. They're very beautiful. They're like a soft purple color, and they seem to be a bit longer, and they seem to be specifically for lace. So Addi 3 millimeter. US2. There's a little heart on all of the needles. You probably won't be able to see that. Can you see the little heart just there? So I've got 3mm and 2.5mm. These seem like your standard double pointed needles. I'm not sure what makes it good for lace. Finest lace tips. Okay, maybe they're pointier. The stitches glide effortlessly on needles and the tips are excellent for the finest patterns and delicate details. Okay, and it's made from anodized aluminum. Okay, cool. They look very beautiful and they're very light. So that's good because you don't want your DPNs to be too heavy because then they can slide out of the needles. And these are, you know, they're coated in some kind of material. Maybe that will help as well for keeping the stitches on. There's so much more in here. We have Addi Duet, 2.5mm. Is this the same? Oh, this one was also Addi Duet. So that was this tiny one here. How do I open this? You have to cut it? No. Oh, there's a sticker. The Duet? Yeah, so it has the crochet hook tip on the one hand and then the sharp needle tip on the other hand. So I might be more inclined to use this size than this size because that one's very tiny, and that also means that the hook is very tiny. So even though the small needle size would be helpful to like go in your knitting project, it would also mean that because of the small hook that it might not pull the lifeline along where I want it. So okay, I like that this one comes in a pouch. And it would be interesting to see if for picking up dropped stitches, if that would make it easier because sometimes you want a third knitting needle and sometimes you want a third crochet hook. So, or a crochet hook with your knitting. So I'm definitely going to try this out and see if it makes picking up stitches even more easy. Okay, and then we have Addi Novel Quintet, and they seem to have, the needles seem to have a kind of shape to them. So we will see. Ergonomic needles, effortless and relaxed knitting for fine patterns and even stitch pattern. And we have 3mm and 2.5. They seem to be a bit, like they seem to have corners. Can you see that? And they're called quintet. So does that mean they have 5 corners? Oh no, there are 5 needles. Okay, gotcha. The needle is mostly round, but in some places it's actually square. Ooh, that is very interesting. And the tip is sharp. I like that. Yeah, this feels very nice. Okay, interesting. Gonna have to try that out. I actually do have some sock knitting coming up, but know if I've got enough sock knitting coming up for all of these needles. Oh my goodness! Well, my needle stash has certainly been replenished. Wow. Thank you so much, Scheepjes and Addi, for sending this my way. And I'm so looking forward to using them, especially these, because these might be the least fancy, the Addi Colibri. But these are so beautiful, so cute. And I'm looking forward to using these as well with the like corners in it, and the crazy trio and the snakes, Addi Crazy Snake. I think actually that this might be my new favorite, but I'll have to see. I won't know until I actually use them. So I've got some knitting to do. Well, thank you for joining me on this unboxing, and let me know what you think I should do with the Scheepjes Mega Whirl. Holy moly. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.